12:20 a.m. with your
Doesn't
hosts
have the music.
and voices of the Eastern Musketeers, Mikey Bad and Wes Jury. Buckle in for exciting high school basketball action here on WSLM. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Welcome to Eastern Musketeers basketball on WSLM 1220 AM. The pregame
Good
show
girl.
on WSLM is brought to you by
I do
these
feel like I've
sponsors.
connected with her. That's what I was afraid
Good
of
evening,
when
ladies
I
and gentlemen, and welcome to Lady Musketeer basketball as the Lady Musketeers travel to North Harrison for their conference opener game tonight. Take on the Lady Cougars, who come in at, I believe, 2-1. Musketeers come in 2-0, moving up in the rankings to number 5 this week from 11th. Big jump for them, coming off two wins last weekend. Double-digit win in both games. Home game against Borden, and then going on the road and getting a win at a very tough place in Crawford County. Coming into a place where we haven't had much success with. I'll let you talk about that, but we've struggled here.
Well, before we talk about the game, Mikey, I just want to give a shout-out to all the veterans out there today. It's Veterans Day, and absolutely, I know Mikey and myself absolutely appreciate all the veterans and the servicemen out there, the sacrifices that they give, and we wouldn't be allowed to do what we do here, Mikey, and day-to-day things without those. So much appreciated there. Happy Veterans Day to all those women and men out there. But back to the game here. 11 years, Mikey. 11 years since we won a game against North Harrison, and it's been a long time since we've won a game down here at this place. I don't know the years that it goes back on that, but it's been a while.
I don't either. It has been a long time. I don't even know if I can remember the last time we won down here, and I feel good about our chances tonight. I think we're playing pretty well. But before I get into anything, I want to congratulate the JV on their first win of the season. Coach Little getting her first career victory as a head coach of the JV. So it had to come from behind it down at halftime by 5 or 6, I believe, to come out with about a 9-point win.
Absolutely. Congratulations. I walked in right at the end of that game, but it looked like the girls were stepping up there and knocking down their free throws, which is a big deal for them. I do know when the last time we beat them, though, Mikey, was the 2011-2012 season had been the Jocelyn Moosty group that ended up, I believe, tied for the conference title that year. But, all right, 3.5 minutes to go here. A little bit about the Cougars. I think they're a young team. They're well coached, but Coach Jamie Kochmeyer come from Ford, and I think he's in his second year here at North Harrison. But they're going to be well coached, well disciplined. They're going to do the simple things well. We're going to have to come out and play well, especially on the road here. Continue to do the things that we've been working on. Limit the turnovers. Be strong with the basketball around the basket, and I think control the tempo of the game. I think Coach Drury's probably going to want to get out and run a little bit with this team. We'll see how that settles in there.
Yeah, I agree, and I think from their perspective, they're probably going to, zone it up. I think you could, the JV played a 1-2-2. I could see that. I could see a 1-3-1, something like that here in this game, just to try to keep us off balance. And they've got to find. They have it's fine to match up with Kai. She's going to have to play strong tonight. I need a big game out of her. But, we just got to continue where we left off. I thought we were starting to find a little bit of rhythm last weekend. We just got to get that complete game together. We played in spurts the first 2 games. Luckily, our spurts have been big spurts where we've been able to get out the lead and, hold on down the stretch. And this is a big weekend for us, Wes, and we come right back home tomorrow night with another conference game. So it's important to get these 2 this weekend. Then you get Salem in a week. So
yeah, three big weekends for this team, and like you said, getting off to a good start here for this team in the conference. And as far as starting the year off, it is very important because we both talked about how heavy our schedule is on the backside of it after Christmas is where it really gets loaded up here. So it's important for the girls to get some confidence, start playing, getting better, doing, that's a lot of different things that Coach Drew's been throwing at them.
Yeah, so, I know you're going to throw it at me, so I'll go ahead now as we're down to about a minute. The keys for me tonight is I think we got to have a quick start. We haven't been able to get out of the gate. It took us 3 or 4 minutes. We got to have a quick start tonight, get out of the gates, and I think we got to establish an inside game and play inside out to start with, and move the basketball. If they don't play zone, if we move them, we'll be all right if we move the basketball and find the open area.
Yep, I agree with you, Mikey. We got about 45 seconds. Any more last-minute comments here? Boys started practice this week. Official practice started Monday, so I know Coach Weatherford's in the house tonight. Junior high basketball is in full swing with the boys and the girls right now. I know you played last night, 7th and 8th grade boys. I know the girls, 7th and 8th grade, played last night, but basketball's in full swing right now at Eastern with everything.
And the Hoosiers look pretty good in the first 2 games of the season, so I like that as well.
And we'll talk a little bit about that more here later. I want to mention something to you about that and see what you thought. But we'll step away. We're getting ready to get to the national anthem and the starting lineups. We'll be back to you in just a moment to give you those. You're listening to Eastern Musketeer Basketball on WSLM out of Salem, Indiana.
Every 6 minutes, a utility line is damaged by reckless digging, so Indiana relies on 811 superheroes like Steve the plumber. I contact 811 before I do my work. Mary the gardener.
Before I plant a tree, I contact 811.
And Mike the landscaper. I dig for a living, but always contact 811. Prevent damages or injuries. Call 811 or go online, Indiana811.org.
Sponsored by the Indiana Utility Regulatory Commission, this station, and the Indiana Broadcasters Association. Vote on November the 8th to make a difference. Vote Republican for Washington County and for Indiana. Elect your local Republican candidates. Judge, Circuit Court, Larry Medlock. Judge, Superior Court, Dustin Houchin. Prosecuting Attorney, Tara Coates Hunt. County Sheriff, Brett Miller. County Council District 1, Gerald S. Fleming, Sr. County Council District 2, Forrest Joe Walker, Jr. County Council District 3, Preston L. Shell. County Council District 4, Karen Wishmeyer. County Auditor, Kyra Stevenson. County Recorder, Terry L. Graves. County Assessor, Sherry L. Wingler. County Commissioner, District 2, Todd M. Ewing. For those of you who vote straight ticket, you need to make sure you pay attention to the school board, public questions, and any race where you should pick more than one. Be sure and vote person by person to make sure your vote counts. This ad paid for and approved by the Washington County Republican Party. We're here at McDonald's Gymnasium for tonight's game. It's time to introduce the starting lineup, and the crowd is on their feet, and they're going wild! And here comes the new players. We've got the premium quarter pounders coming in tonight, alongside the chicken classic sandwiches. Playing forward tonight, we have got one-of-a-kind McWrap. Guarding your hunger, it looks like we've got McDouble and McChicken coming in. And starting in the center court tonight will be Big Mac. Look on the sideline, folks. We have Chicken McNuggets cheering tonight alongside those golden delicious fries. Hot and always ready. You'll score points every time you bring the family into Salem McDonald's. Right here on Main Street, before or after the game. Don't forget to top off your favorite meal with a cold soft drink, that famous Mickey D's sweet tea, or something from their full line of smoothies and McCafe coffee drinks. Order inside from 4 a.m. to 11, or get that one-of-a-kind taste 24 hours at the drive-thru. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
All right, welcome back to Ramsey, Indiana here for the start of this varsity basketball game. And we're getting the starting lineups. Just got the national anthem here. As I'll bring you the starting 5 for both teams. First, we'll start off with the Lady Cats of North Harrison. We'll go with a number 11, a sophomore Meg Maring. Senior Tyra Case, number 21. Number 32, sophomore Lydia Wilkins. A freshman Grace Goldman, number 14. And number 23, a senior Audrey Tucker. For the Eastern Lady Musketeers, they'll start off with the same starting 5. 5'9" senior number 12, Ava Souter. 5'5" senior number 22, Gracie Lewis. 5'8" senior number 24, Madeline Llewellyn. 5'10" senior number 40, Kaya McKinley. And a 5'9" senior number 42, Kaylee McKinley. Mikey. And Lady Cougars are coached by Jamie Kochmeyer, and the Lady Musketeers are coached by Miss Taylor Drury.
Here we go, buddy.
So, Grace Goldman and Kaya McKinley set to tip this thing off. Comes to the center, the ball is up, and it's controlled by the Eastern Musketeers. Ava Souter out top with it. She'll go left side to Kayla McKinley. Now to Madeline. Back out top to Ava. Right side to Gracie Lewis. Now to Ava. Ava now back to Gracie. Now the high post to Kaya. Now down low to Kaylee. Here's a long three by Madeline. Well, got it. That's what happens when you get it to the middle, Mikey.
Yeah, I agree.
It wasn't pretty, but, it was effective. Now the Cougars for their first possession. Wilkins now gives it off now to Tucker. Back to Goldman. She travels with it. Turnover. Lady Cougars back to the Musketeers. Good start by, good open look. Good to see Madeline knock one down here early.
Well, my boys were practicing against them the other day, and she knocked down a shot to make them do some running there at the end of it.
High post again. Kaya down low. She's going to get called for travel. Good job. I like it. I like them getting it to the middle right there.
Well, I think she either could have went on to the basket or kicked it out again.
We'll turn over for the Musketeers now. Now here's the Cougars. Left side to number 23, Audrey Tucker, back out top. Now to Case. Here's a long three. No good by number 23, Tucker. Rebounded out of there by Kaya McKinley. Off to Ava Souter. Souter now drives down the middle. Back to Kaya. And it goes right side to Madeline. Gracie. Over to Madeline. Now Gracie Lewis now cross court to Madeline. Madeline gets tied up, jump ball, and it's going to go over to the North Harrison Cougars.
Really wasn't nothing there. We kind of forced it down there.
Kind of goes back to, like, you got to be strong with the basketball.
Right.
Standing straight up with it, clear something out. Now the Cougars to the basket, left hand off the glass, no good. Rebounded out of there by 23, Tucker. That's a shot by number 11, Meg Merrick, and it's good for 2. 3-2 early on here, 6:18 to go in the first quarter. Musketeers on top by 1. Ava Souter out top, right side to Gracie Lewis, back to Souter. Souter thought about a 3, thought better of it, goes to the baseline now to Madeline. Cross court to Gracie. Gracie now is going to let 3 go. No good. Rebounded out of there by Merrick. Now up ahead, number 22, in from the right side. Off the glass is Lydia Wilkins for 2, and the Cougars take their first lead, 4-3, with 5:50 to go here in the first quarter. Kaylee McKinley. Here's Madeline on the left wing. Looking, back out top to Gracie Lewis. Right side to Ava Souter. Souter dribbles it back out top. Now goes to Gracie. Back to Ava. Ava looking to penetrate here. Nothing there. Thought about a shot. Now here's Gracie Lewis. Nothing there. Back to Ava. Ava. Cross court to Madeline. Back to Gracie. Back to Ava now. Here's a 3 by Ava. Souter got it. No hesitation on that 3, Mikey. 6-4 Musketeers. 5 minutes to go. Here's Merrick. Merrick now. Back out top. Here's Goldman. Goldman traveled. No call. Gets her own rebound. Back off the glass and got it. 6-6 now. Under 5. Ava now. Back to Kaylee. Now to Kaya. Kaya step through. Off the glass. No good. Rebounded out there by number 23. Tucker. Meg Merrick now. Cross court now to number 32, Wilkins. Here's a 3 by number 11. No good. Rebounded by Kaylee McKinley. Ava up ahead to Gracie. The right side. Back out to Ava. Now to Kaya. High post here. She steps through. Off of the glass. Gets fouled. To the line to shoot 2.
She was strong that time.
Yes, she did. High ball game, 6-all. 4:20 to go here in the first quarter. Ty McKinley steps the line to shoot 2. He eyes the first. On the way, no good. Anna Trueblood checks in for her first action tonight to replace Kaylee McKinley. McKinley will have one more coming to her. Free throw is up and good. 7-6. 4:20 to go in the first. Here's Merrick. Merrick now. Left side. High post now to number 3. Sydney Smith is checked in the game. Back out top to Goldman. Goldman spins. Nothing there. Back to Clooney. Clooney out top with it. Drives to the left side. Nothing there. Ball stripped away. Picked back up by Smith. Smith down low to Goldman. Goldman up with the left hand. No good. Gets her own rebound. Back up and got it. We'll have to do a better job of blocking her out. That's 2 offensive rebounds, 2 scores for her, Mikey. 8-7. Here's Ava. Back to Madeline. Madeline on the left wing now. Tries middle. Goes the basket. Nothing. Back out top to Gracie Lewis. Now goes to the right side to Ava Souter. Souter thought about a 3. Now looks to drive. Nothing. Back to Gracie. Gracie out top with it. Back to Ava Souter. Now cross court to Madeline. Madeline looks down low. Nothing there. Goes back to Ava. Now dumps it inside to Anna Trueblood. Back to Gracie Lewis. Lewis for 3. No good. Rebounded out of there by number 2, Shoemaker. Shoemaker on the move now. Goes to Merrick. Back out top. Number 3, Smith. Lets one go. No good. Rebounded out of there by Ava Souter. Ava now. Looking to penetrate. Back to the middle. To the basket. Up with the left hand. No good. Rebound fought for and come out of there by number 12, Clooney. Up ahead now. Here's Shoemaker. Shoemaker being guarded by Llewellyn. Ball's fought for, stolen away by Gracie Lewis. Up ahead to Kaya McKinley on the left side. She goes in, off the glass, got it. 9-8. 2:30 to go here in the first quarter. Musketeers on top by 1. Here's Merrick. Looking to drive. Nothing. Goes left side now to Shoemaker. Shoemaker back out top to Smith. Smith down low. Up. Gets fouled by Anna Trueblood. Let us send Goldman to the line to shoot 2. 2:19 to go here in the first quarter.
Well, it's obvious who they want to try to get the ball to and who their scorer is.
Goldman's first one is short, no good. 32 Wilkins will check back in and replace, not sure who that was, Mikey.
Number 11.
Replace Merrick. Here's Goldman's second one. It's good. High ball game, 2:19 to go. It's 13. Fouts checks in now and replaces number 14, Goldman. Full court pressure being shown now by North Harrison. Up ahead to Madeline. Madeline Llewellyn on a breakaway. Puts the brakes on. Still looking. Gets the ball stolen away by Sydney Smith. Now Smith up ahead to Shoemaker. Shoemaker lets 3 go. Got it! 12-9. North Harrison on top. Up ahead to Kaya. Now cross court to Gracie Lewis. Lewis will back it back out. Looks down low to Kaya. Kaya back to Gracie. Now Madeline back to Ava. Ava thought about going the low post to Anna, but swings it back left to Madeline. Have to put the hand check in, Mikey.
Yeah. We had the officials out in the JV game. We just had 10 fouls already.
Here's Kaya up with the left hand. No good. Rebounded out of there by number 13, Gracie Fouts. Still goes off the Shoemaker. Now there's a travel being called on number 32, Wilkins. Turnover back to the Musketeers as Kaylee McKinley set to check back in and replace her sister, Kaya. 1:30 to go here in the first. 12-9 still the score. Lady Cougars on top of the Musketeers. Here's Ava. Ava brings it over to the left side. Now looks to penetrate to the basket. Off the glass. Got it. We got to have more of that, Mikey.
Yeah, I agree.
Got to have more of that.
She looks more aggressive tonight.
12-11. North Harrison with a 1-point lead. Here's Smith up with the left hand. Blocked away by Madeline Llewellyn. She'll give it off to Ava Souter. Souter now. Left side to Gracie. Low, short corner now to Kaylee. Kaylee looking. Back out to Ava Souter. Souter going to set the offense up. Goes right side now to Madeline Llewellyn. We're at 48 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Musketeers trail by 1, 12-11. Souter now goes to work. Right side now to Madeline. Madeline looks inside. Nothing there. Looks again. Now she goes back out top to Ava. Swings it left side now to Gracie Lewis. Down to 34 seconds. Back to Ava. Ava. Right side now to the baseline to Madeline. Back out top to Ava. Looks like the Musketeers going to hold for one here. Ava dribbles it to the right wing. Gets the screen now from Kaylee. Kaylee dives down low. Fights for the basketball, and I believe it's going to be stayed back in. Comes to Ava. Back to Madeline. Madeline's three. No good. Rebounded by Anna Treadwell. Back up. No good, but she'll go to the line to shoot 2 with 6.4 left on the clock. Musketeers trailing by 1. Anna goes to the line to shoot 2. Good offensive rebound down there on the air ball, Mikey. Anna Flood eyes the first one. It's up, and she rolls it in. High ball game now. True Blood with one more to try to give Musketeers back the lead here. Yeah, eyes the second one. It's on the way, and good. 13-12. Musketeers on top of 6.4. Stolen away by Ava Souter. Souter spins, puts the shot up. No good. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter with the Musketeers with a 1-point lead, 13-12 over the Lady Cougars of North Harrison. We'll step away here from our sponsors. We'll be back to you in just a moment. This is Lady Musketeer Basketball on WSLM out of Salem, Indiana.
After a joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward Rehabilitation Program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, 2 great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272.
Hello there, and it's Jalen Hoare here at John Jones in Salem, Indiana. October brings ghosts, ghouls, and goblins, but don't let them scare you away from a good deal here at John Jones. Here there are no tricks, just all treats, with brand new inventory on the lot and in the showroom. We know that buying a vehicle can be a daunting task for some, and many even have full-on horror story experiences. However, that is not the case here at John Jones Auto Group. With us being a family-owned and family-focused dealership for nearly 40 years, we are here to assist you. Don't be spooked by the freaky good deals.
All right, welcome back to North Harrison High School. Musketeer basketball here to start this second quarter here. Holding on to a 1-point lead. Ava Souter right side now to Elizabeth Trueblood that's checked into the ball game. Now to Madeline. Madeline. Looking, going to get a screen, goes left side now to the basket, drives in, nothing there. Looking for the dive from Kyle McKinley. She gets it stolen away. Picked back up by Elizabeth Trueblood. She goes in, no, gets a shot blocked away by number 10. Wasn't number 10. Goldman back in the game. Here's a long 3. Got it by Lydia Wilkins. It gives the Lady Cougars a 2-point lead with 7:25 to go in the first half. Got to be stronger with the basketball.
Yeah, that's 2 times that's happened.
Yeah. Here's Trueblood. Trueblood on the right wing. Back out top to Madeline. Now left side to Ava. Ava. Right side to Madeline. Madeline. Got to be quicker on her cuts down there too, Mikey. We're waiting on them once the ball swings. The girls aren't moving as the ball's being swung there, and we're not giving standing out there. It's too late. Here's Ava. Drives to the right baseline. Now looking to penetrate. Nothing there. Back to Kaya McKinley. Now to Elizabeth Trueblood on the left wing. She'll dribble it out top. Now goes to Anna. Anna picks it up. Looking for help out at half court here. Here's Kaya. Back to Ava. Ava spins back to the middle. Shot up. Shot fake. Off the glass and got it. Great move. Tie ball game. 15 all. 6:25 to go here in the first half. Here's number 12. Left hand off the glass is Clooney for 2.
Too easy, Wes.
Yep, absolutely too easy. 17-15 now. Madeline to Ava. Ava drives it, hands it off to Madeline on the left wing. She'll dribble it back out top and goes to Ty McKinley. And I'm not sure what we're going to have here. I believe we're going to get a foul on number 3, Sydney Smith. You know, you burn that a couple of times when they're overplaying like that, Mike. They'll stop doing that.
I agree.
Haley McKinley set the check back in for the Musketeers with 6 minutes to go here in the first half. They'll check in and replace Anna Trueblood. 3-1 on the fouls. Harrison with 3, the Musketeers with 1, and Ava Souter set the triggered in for the Musketeers. He'll get it into Elizabeth. Back now to Ava. Ava will back it back out. Set the play up now. Drives it to the right side. Hands it off to Madeline. Madeline now.
They got to get their hands off of it.
Yeah. Ava now. Kaya to Elizabeth. Elizabeth. Do we not understand that we can reverse and go the other way?
No, not right now, we don't.
Here's Ava. Tries to dump it down. Going to have a kick ball. It's going to stay with the Musketeers. #21, Tyra Case checked in for the Lady Cougars. Here's Ava looking over the top now to Kaya. Kaya McKinley to Ava Souter on the left wing. She's looking to drive, being guarded by Goldman. Off to Kaya. Kaya over the top now to Kaylee. Kaylee grabs it, loses the handle, and goes over to North Harrison. Up ahead, it's going to be picked up by North Harrison. Goes back to number 21. Now down low, the Shoemaker. Ball flipped away. Held on to. Here's Tucker. Here's a long 3 here. No good. Rebounded out of there by Merrick. Back to Goldman. Goldman dumps it over to number 21, Case. Now goes back to Shoemaker. Cross court now to number 11, Merrick. Here's the jump shot, and she'll roll it in. 19-15. Lady Cougars on top. Here's Madeline. Back to Ava. Cross court to Madeline. On the left wing. Haley McKinley now drives the middle. Goes over to Ava. Ava will drive baseline. Back to Kaya. Kaya step through. Off glass. Got it. 19-17. 2-point ball game. Lady Cougars on top. Here comes Merrick of the Cougars. She'll swing it right side now to Tucker. Tucker now got it out top. Down low now to Goldman. Goldman will go to work. Step through. Walk. Nothing there. Throws it off Ava Souter, and it's going to stay with the Lady Cougars. Merrick set the check it in for the Cougars. Here's Case. Now left side to Merrick. Out top to 23, Tucker. Tucker back to Shoemaker. Shoemaker now goes left side to Smith. Back out top to Merrick. 3:44 to go in the first half here. Here's Shoemaker. Blocked away. Musketeer basketball. Here comes Souter. Souter down the middle of the lane. Left side now to Madeline. Back out top to Ava. You got to attack it, Mikey, when they're not setting their defense there.
Yeah, I agree.
Here's Trueblood out top. There's a reach. Nothing called there. Trueblood with a runner. No good. Rebounded out of there by Tucker. Tucker up ahead to Shoemaker. Now out top to Merrick. Now left side to Smith. Smith's shot. No good. Offensive rebound by Case off her foot out of bounds. Going to go to the Musketeers. Coach Drury not happy with the blocking out right there. Tracy Lewis back in the ball game. She replaces Elizabeth Trueblood. Here's Souter now. A little bit more full court pressure by the Cougars. Right side now to Lewis. Lewis back to Souter. Still 19-17 North Harrison. Left side now to Madeline Llewellyn. High post now to Kaylee McKinley. She gets trucked by number 23, Audrey Tucker. It'll just be the 4th team foul on the Cougars. 2:47 to go here in the first half. Souter set the triggered in for the Musketeers. She throws it over the top to Kaya. Down low to Madeline. Madeline now works up with the left hand. Blocked away by number 32, Wilkins. And here come the Cougars. Up ahead to number 13, Fout. Fout now looking, gets it back out to Smith. Smith drives in, left hand up, no good. Rebounded out there by Kaya McKinley off to Ava Souter. Under 2.5. Here's Souter. Souter lost the handle a little bit, gathered it back in, goes to Madeline Rowan, now back to Souter. Right side to Gracie Lewis. Lewis now goes to Madeline, back to Ava. Ava looks to the short corner to Kaylee McKinley. It's knocked out of bounds and will stay with the Musketeers. Timeout, Lady Musketeers, and it'll be a 30-second timeout. Mikey will keep it here. What you telling them right now, Mikey?
Well, everything's side to side. We're not getting nothing going north and south. We got to try to get to the middle, penetrate. You know, they're very physical. They got their hands on us. We got to play through it. But, you know, my message right now is just blocking out. I mean, they've had probably 5 to 6 easily offensive rebounds that, you know, they've scored off probably half of them. So, but down here, we've got to try to get something going to the basket and quit going side to side.
That's a lot of swinging around here.
Yeah.
First couple possessions, and they're still playing that same 2-3 zone there. We got the ball in the middle, and good things happen. And it'll be Musketeer basketball with 2:11 to go here in the first half. Still trailing the Lady Cougars by 2, 19-17. Souter looking. Still looking. Gets it into Kaylee. Back to Madeline. Now back to Gracie Lewis. Lewis out top with it now. She'll slide it to the right. Now back to Madeline. Madeline now. Back to Ava Souter. Down low now to Kaylee McKinley. McKinley now. Back to Ava. Ava let 3 go. Got it! 20-19. Under 2 to go. Musketeers on top by 1. Here's Merrick now. Spins back to her left. Backs it back out. Now goes to Wilkins. Wilkins out top with it. Now ball's tied up, and we're going to have a jump ball that's going to stay with the Lady Cougars of North Harrison. Wilkins set triggered in for the Lady Cougars here. She'll get it into Merrick out top. Being guarded by Gracie Lewis. Now goes to Goldman. Goldman out top. Dumps it down low now. Back out to number 32, Wilkins. Wilkins up with the shot. No good. Brought out of there by Kaylee McKinley. She'll get it off to Ava Souter. We're down to minute 20 here in the first half. Musketeers up 1, 20-19. Here's Ava. Right side to Madeline. Down low now to Kaylee. Back to Madeline. Now Kaya McKinley out top. Left side now to Gracie Lewis. Lewis with it. Left side. Down low now to Kaya McKinley. She goes up strong with it. No good. I can't believe there wasn't a foul called there. Under a minute now. Here's Merrick. Merrick, left hand. Now they're going to call that one. Foul on Gracie Lewis, and that'll send the Cougars to the line to shoot 2 with 52 seconds to go here in the first half. Merrick's first free throw is up and good. Tie ball game, 20 all here. She'll have one more coming to her, try to give her team the lead again. Second one is up and no good. Rebounded out of there by Kaylee McKinley. Here's Ava. Ava Souter now. Drives to the middle. Up with the left hand off the glass. No good. Gets her own rebound. Dumps it off to Kaylee McKinley. Back to Gracie Lewis. We're down to 37. Ava's got to take that shot right there. Here's Madeline. Back to Ava. Ava, under 30. Looking to penetrate now. She'll let a 3 go. She got it! 23-20. Musketeers on top. 17 seconds to go. Here's Merrick. Merrick looking to drive and backs it back out. We're down to 12. Right side now to Wilkins. Now to Goldman. Goldman looking to penetrate. Goes up. Dumps it off to Wilkins. Blocked away by Ava Souter. It'll stay with the Lady Cougars as Clooney and Shoemaker checked back in, and they replaced Fouts and Merrick. 2.3 now. Shoemaker set the trigger it in. Looking for Goldman. Nothing there. Gets it into Goldman finally. She'll throw up a shot. No good. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as the Musketeers go into the locker room with a 3-point lead over the Lady Cougars of North Harrison. 23-20. We'll step away, hear word from our sponsors and Commissioner's Corner, and be back to you in just a moment to give you first half stats from Mikey and his thoughts. You're listening to Lady Musketeer basketball on WSLM out of Salem, Indiana.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports. Here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Commissioner, very, very busy and successful and exciting weekend for the IHSAA fall sports. We had some soccer championships. We're doing the regionals and semi-states and volleyball, cross-country, football. How'd you like to be in Noblesville? Noblesville has a great weekend last weekend in boys and girls soccer. What a tremendous, it hasn't happened very often in our state that boys and girls soccer champions are the same high school.
That's exactly right, Coach. And we actually had two of those last weekend. So Noblesville won the boys and girls soccer state championship, and so did Park Tudor. But in addition to that, in my time, I don't remember, maybe it's happened, but Noblesville also won the girls team cross-country state championship last weekend. So they kind of had a three-peat along the way. So they had a phenomenal weekend. Coach, it's funny, I was talking to the athletic director, Leah Woldridge, the other day, and we roughly figured out that she's going to spend a lot of money on championship rings for her student athletes at her school. So, but they're more than happy to do that.
And rightfully so. It was a fantastic weekend for them. And we continue volleyball state championships this weekend, correct?
Yeah, Coach, we're going to Worthing Arena in Ball State, and we've talked about it before, but the one thing about volleyball in the state of Indiana is that our kids and our programs are now nationally recognized. And it's not, little Indiana here in the middle of the country. You wouldn't think it would be a volleyball hotbed, but we are, and we have kids that have gone away from here and played for big-time college programs, and this weekend is full with phenomenal players. I'm in the arena 11 a.m. on Saturday Eastern Time. It's going to 4 straight volleyball matches, and we're going to have some incredible volleyball throughout the day.
I think it addresses how hard our coaches work statewide and the student athletes and how hard they train and how much they work and put in time with clubs and volleyball, travel teams, and other sports. And that it is, as you point out, there are many sports in which major college programs find us Indiana athletes, student athletes, prime candidates to recruit for their schools.
Absolutely. And I know my daughter walked to the volleyball scene many years ago, and I don't think it was a good volleyball program, but at the national attention that's been placed in here in Indiana in volleyball in the last couple of years has just been phenomenal. Even just a couple of short years ago, we had the Gatorade Player of the Year out of Newcastle. So again, it'll be chock full of college coaches watching student athletes participate with their school's name on their jersey this weekend.
Paul Neidig with us, the Commissioner of the IHSAA, talking about IHSAA matters. All right, Commissioner, football, we are at the sectional championship level. As I mentioned, volleyball championships, girls basketball ready to go, boys basketball practicing. Things just continue to move forward in this athletic year.
Absolutely. Football championship weekend, first championship of the year. Your sports talk will be full with coaches calling in and scores, and there'll be a few upsets that nobody's predicted, and there'll be some teams that win as they're supposed to. But again, it's just that quest to look at or to think, to Lucas Oil and home of the Colts and to win that state championship Thanksgiving weekend. And, you know, it looks like the weather's going to continue to bless us this weekend with phenomenal weather. And, again, the thing, Coach, we talk about, fans have been so phenomenal this year. Right. We will have crowds, unbelievable crowds across the state under the Friday Night Lights this year. I mean, it's just, we're so fortunate to be able to do what we do in the state of Indiana, where it still matters. High school sports still matter.
Thanks for listening to the Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
We're here at McDonald's Gymnasium for tonight's game. It's time to introduce the starting lineup, and the crowd is on their feet, and they're going wild! And here comes the new player. We've got the premium quarter pounders coming in tonight, alongside the chicken classic sandwiches. Playing forward tonight, we have got one-of-a-kind McWrap. Guarding your hunger, it looks like we've got McDouble and McChicken coming in. And starting in the center court tonight will be Big Mac. Look on the sideline, folks. We have Chicken McNuggets appearing tonight alongside those golden delicious fries. Hot and always ready. You'll score points every time you bring the family into Salem McDonald's, right here on Main Street, before or after the game. Don't forget to top off your favorite meal with a cold soft drink, that famous Mickey D's sweet tea, or something from their full line of smoothies and McCafe coffee drinks. Order inside from 4 a.m. to 11, or get that one-of-a-kind taste 24 hours at the drive-thru. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Papa John's Epic Stuffed Crust Pizza is back, and you can get a one-topping pizza for just $13. The Epic Stuffed Crust delivers on taste and quality, starting with Papa John's original dough and then hand-stuffed with extra cheese, topped with our signature pizza sauce, more cheese, and the topping of your choice, and then baked to a gooey, crispy, golden goodness. Pick any of the Papa John's toppings to make this the best pizza ever. And don't forget to try the Parmesan-crusted papadillas, now available with the Philly cheesesteak papadilla, barbecue chicken and bacon papadilla, grilled buffalo chicken papadilla, the meatball pepperoni papadilla, and the Italian papadilla. Order online with Papa Rewards. Stop in today at the corner of Main and Hackleberry, or call us anytime at 812-883-3369.
The Eastern Musketeers basketball halftime report was brought to you by these sponsors.
Welcome back here to North Harrison High School as the Lady Musketeers at the half lead Lady Cats 23-20. A very physical first half, especially on the North Harrison end. They were very physical defensive end against the Musketeers, kind of causing a little bit of havoc for the Musketeers as they were struggling against their defense. You know, the bright spot for the Musketeers was Ava Souter with 13 points in the first half, and you know, that's a good sight for Musketeer fans to see her get going. But you know, I think, you know, looking at the first half, there's got to be some adjustments made. You know, you go both sides are going to make adjustments, but we've got to look some way, somehow, to get the ball to Kai and get the ball in the middle and let her go to work. You can't rely on Ava this whole second half to keep us in the basketball game like she did the first half. The big adjustment is we got to block out. We give up way too many offensive rebounds. I believe we give up 6, which, you know, I don't know that I'm accurate all the time trying to keep up with things, but, you know, we've got to do a better job there. And on those 6 offensive rebounds, they scored on, I believe, 4 of the 6. So we've got to do a better job there.
I agree with you, Mikey. That's the one stat that really stood out to me was, you know, they out-rebounded us 16-10 with 6 offensive rebounds there. So the R2, second chance points, they've outscored us 5-4 on our points off turnovers. 5-4. But you know, Ava looks a little different tonight. You know, she's a little bit more aggressive than what she has been, looking to take the ball to the basket, looking for a shot. Even I thought she passed up a 3 there late in the first half, but come back in the very next pass, I think, right back to her and buried one from the top of the key there. But you know, I agree with you 100%. We started too early, I thought, going to Kai, and then we kind of went away from it there when the physicality of the game kind of got to us a little bit. But I look forward to make that adjustment here and as going into the second half.
Yeah, we got to be stronger with the basketball. We had a couple turnovers, just putting the ball above our head or whatever there. But Kaya's just got to understand they're going to be physical with her every game, and she's got to learn to play through it. I think she's getting better with that. There was a couple of takes she went really hard and strong to the basket. One, she got, I felt like she got fouled pretty good, and they didn't call it. She's just got to forget about it and keep playing. But this first 4 minutes of this quarter, I think we got to come out, like you said, it's going to be our ball to start the half. I think you got to get something going and kind of distance yourself a little bit here and kind of make them play from behind.
Yep, I agree with you. North Harrison looks like they will go back with their starters.
They're going to go Smith for Case. Everybody else will be the starters.
Starters for the Musketeers. As the ball comes into Ava, she'll drive it right side. She'll back out now to the top, dumps it down low to Kayla McKinley off the glass. No good. Rebounded out of there by number 3, Sydney Smith, and she draws a foul on Kaylee McKinley.
We got to convert down there. Missed opportunities.
That's a good look. I mean, good look right there. Just got to put the ball in the basket. North Harrison basketball. Merrick with it now. Picked up half court by Gracie Lewis. She'll slide it left side now. Go to Smith. Smith back out top. She'll get to Goldman. Goldman at the top of the key. Goes to work now from the right side. Gives it off now to Merrick. Now left side now to Smith. Smith drives to the baseline. Up with the left hand. No good. Rebounded out there by Ava Souter. Ava on the move now. Up ahead now to Madeline Llewellyn. Llewellyn looks down low. Reach in now by Goldman. No call there as it goes back out to Kaylee McKinley. Now to Ava Souter. She'll go right side. Hand off to Gracie Lewis. Lewis at the top of the key to Kaya McKinley. McKinley now over the top now to Kaylee. Kaylee back out top, out to the wing to Ava. Now here's Kaya McKinley for 3. No good. Rebound fought for, and I believe we're going to have a travel on North Harrison on that rebound by Smith, and it'll be back to the Musketeers underneath their own basket. Ava set the trigger it in. She'll throw it over the top to Kai McKinley. Now go back to Madeline. Madeline drive it to the middle. Now back to Kaylee. Kaylee will let 3 go. No good. Rebounded out of there by number 32, Wilkins. As Wilkins will bring it across the timeline. Picked up by Ava Souter. Now goes left side to Smith. Smith now drives it in from the left side, lays it off the glass and got it. I've seen that coming from up here, Mikey, the way they cleared that out. 22-23, Musketeers with a 1-point lead. 6.5 to go here in the third. Here's Gracie Lewis on the right wing. She'll back it back out, give it to Kaya McKinley. McKinley looks inside, nothing there, goes left side to Madeline Llewellyn. Llewellyn now dribbles up top, goes left side, now goes inside to Kaya McKinley, back to Ava Souter. Souter's 3, got it! 26-22 now, 6:07 to go here in the third. Here's Merrick, left side now to Smith. Smith looks inside to Goldman, nothing, goes up top now to number 23, Tucker. To Goldman. Back to Wilkins. Wilkins 3. No good. Ball's fought for on the floor. Picked up by Kaya McKinley, and we're going to have a jump ball. And it will go over to North Harrison as number 21, Case, is set to check in for the Lady Cougars, and she'll replace number 23, Audrey Tucker. Merrick gets it into Case. Ball tipped away. Wilkins now to Goldman up top. She'll drive to the basket. Being guarded by Kaylee McKinley. Up the left hand. No good. Rebounded out of there by Kaylee. Kaylee gets it off to Ava. 26-22. Musketeers with a 4-point lead with 5.5 to go here in the third. Right side now to Gracie Lewis. Lewis will slide it back out top. She'll back it out. Give it to Kaya McKinley. McKinley over the top to Kaylee. Off the glass. No good again. Rebounded out of there by Merrick, and she throws it out of bounds. Turnover. We got to start hitting them layups, Mikey.
Yeah, I agree.
Musketeers still with a 4-point lead. 5:16 to go here in the third. 26-22. Kaylee McKinley. North Harrison picks up full court here. She'll get it into Ava Souter. Lazy pass there, but she got it in. Ava now up ahead to Kaylee. Kaylee, right side to Madeline. Madeline will dribble it back out top. To Kaya. We'll try it over the top again. Kaylee, back out to Madeline. Now to Kaya. Kaya drives in from the left side. Going to be fouled by either Merrick or Case, and I'm not sure who that's going to be on, Mikey. It'll be on Case. I think Kaylee's gun shy down here now, Mikey.
Yeah.
She'll put one in here in a minute. Here's Ava. Over the top to Kaylee. Kaylee now. Off to Ava. Ava gets the screen from Kaylee. Drives down the middle. Back out to Madeline. Madeline Llewellyn with a long three. No good. Ball spot for Gracie Lewis comes up with it. Back to Madeline. Now back out top to Ava. Back to Gracie Lewis on the right side. High post now to Kaya McKinley. McKinley back out to Madeline. Madeline shot fake. Nothing there. Now to Kaya. Kaya will drive baseline. Lays it off the glass. Got it. 28-22 Musketeers on top. 4:20 to go here in the third. Here's Wilkins. Left side now. Shots up. No good by Smith. Rebounded out there by Ava Souter. Souter now on the move. Haley McKinley. Cross court to Madeline. Madeline looks inside. Nothing there. Now Ava. Ava looking to drive. In guarded by Wilkins. Slides it left. Ava gets a screen. Kaya now goes left side to Madeline. Madeline back out top to Ava. Ava now to Kaya. To Madeline. Left side now. Dumps it down low to Kaya McKinley off the glass again and got it. Nice back cut there by Kaya. Nice pass by Madeline Llewellyn. Timeout, Coach Kochmeyer. 30-22. It'll be a 30-second timeout, Mikey, so we'll keep it here, buddy. Starting to figure some things out here, Mikey, now it looks like.
Yeah, we got to do a better job of down there controlling the drive. I think our rebounding's got a little bit better. But if we're patient down here, make them play defense, you're going to get things. They're physical. They get out in the passing lane. Kai did a nice job backdooring there. We just got to play stronger inside. Kaylee's going to get one and fall down. She just got to keep working, But, we can't. The 8-point lead's not safe.
No, we can't get off the gas right now. As North Harrison will have the basketball out of this timeout with 3:38 to go here in the third quarter. Shoemaker has checked into the ball game and replaced, I believe, number 3 Smith. Gets it in, number 32 Wilkins. Wilkins will bring it across the timeline. He'll slide it left. Now go to Shoemaker on the wing. Shoemaker back out top to Goldman. Goldman's going to let a long three go, and she buries it. 25-30 now. Now Musketeers. Ava goes right side. Now get a screen from Kaya. Back to Kaylee out top. Kaylee to Madeline. Hand off to Ava. Over the top to Kaya. Kaya off the glass. Got it again. Well, they're wearing them out down there in that short corner, Mikey.
Yeah.
32-25. 2:48 to go here in the third. Baseline drive.
Travel.
Go ahead and travel by number 13, Gracie Fouts. 7-point lead by the Musketeers. Here's Souter now. Across the timeline. Picked up by Shoemaker. To Lewis. Back to Souter. Souter now looks, goes baseline to Madeline. Now high post now. Dumps it down to Kai McKinley. She'll go off the glass. Get your own rebound. I believe we're going to have a jump ball. And it'll stay with the Musketeers as Merrick sets the check back in for the Lady Cougars. He'll replace Wilkins. Ava that's triggered in underneath their own basket here. Souter looking. Down low to Kaya McKinley. She's going to be fouled by Goldman and go to the line to shoot 2. I didn't think that was as much of a foul as some of the other ones I've seen tonight, Mikey.
Yeah, I'll take it, though.
I'll take it all night long. I'd send Kaya McKinley to the line to shoot 2 with 2:26 to go here in the third. Musketeers up by 7, looking to add to it. McKinley's first one is up and good. 33-25 now. Coach Peterson in the house. I figured he'd be here tonight. Musketeers set to take on Austin tomorrow night at our place. As the second free throw by Kai is good, pushes it out to a 9-point lead. Now here's the Cougars. Merrick, left side now to number 12, Clooney. Out top to Goldman. Goldman spins back to the middle. Now to Clooney. Clooney, right side now to Shoemaker. Now Clooney in the corner. Clooney drives back out top to Goldman. Goldman, back to Merrick, where their shot's blocked by Madeline Wellen. It gets off to Ava Satter. Now the Musketeers. Down low to Kai McKinley. Off the glass, no good. Now the Lady Cougars. Here's Merrick driving baseline. She gets hammered by probably Ava Satter here and goes to the line to shoot two. That's at least 3 layups, Mikey, that we've missed here in this quarter that really could open this thing up right now. Merrick, 2 shots. First one is up, and she rolls it in. That's the lead to 8. 34-26. 146 to go here in the third quarter. He eyes the second one, and it's also good. It cuts the lead to 7. North Harrison in full court. Pressure here. Up ahead now to Gracie Lewis. Lewis over the top. Now to Kai McKinley off the glass and got it. That's how you break pressure, Mikey.
It wasn't pretty, but it worked.
Here's Merrick. 9-point lead again. 36-27. We're under a minute and a half here in the third. Here's Clooney. Out top to Goldman. She'll let another 3 go. No good this time. Rebounded out of there by Kai McKinley. Off to Ava. No need to be in a hurry right here, Mikey. Just work the basketball, get another good shot here. Here's Ava. Slides it right side, back to back out. Now gets a screen from Kai McKinley. She'll roll to the basket. Like to see her roll a little bit harder there, Mikey, on that.
Yeah.
Here's Madeline out top. Goes left side now to Gracie. Gracie out top to Madeline. Now goes back to Ava. We're under a minute. Ava, now to Gracie. Baseline now, left side to Madeline. Back out top to Gracie Lewis. Now to Ava Souter. Baseline now on the right side to Kaylee. Back to Ava. Now high post out to Kaylee McKinley. Back to Gracie. Gracie drives in from the left side. Gets bumped. No call. Back to Ava out top. We're down to 35. Ava drives middle. Spins. Back now to Kaylee McKinley. McKinley's 3. No good. Rebound fought for. Come out of there by Ava Souter. Back up. No good. Rebounded by Goldman. Down to 20 seconds. Up ahead now. Picked off by Gracie Lewis. Musketeers on the move. And it's going to be hit out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Musketeers with 13 seconds to go. 23 Tucker checks back in the ball game along with Wilkins. Replaces Clooney and Goldman. Ava Souter. 13 seconds to go. Triggered in underneath their own basket here. Still looking. Over the top now, gets it into Gracie Lewis. Lewis now. Back to Ava, down to 7. Ava looking. Kaya over the top to Kaylee. Kaylee. We're going to have a foul with .3 to go. Kaylee's got to get out of the gun-shy mode, Mikey. I'm sure that'll be addressed here at the end of this quarter. So we got .3 left, Mikey. As Case set the check back in, getting a little size in here, and we'll replace Shoemaker. Ava to trigger it in. Up top, tipped away. That'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. Musketeers on top of the Lady Cougars, 36-27. We'll step away here, word from our sponsors. Be back in just a moment to bring you fourth quarter action here from North Harrison. You're listening to Lady Musketeer Basketball on WSLM out of Salem, Indiana.
Mr. Crosley, your passion and enthusiasm for teaching history taught me valuable life lessons.
Like what, Carrie?
The importance of dedication, commitment, showing up every day. And those lessons helped me in the classroom and on the softball field. I'm Carrie Rosati, IHSAA Assistant Commissioner, and this is Pat Crosley, my mentor from Long Valley High School.
As an educator, I always care about the whole student.
from their academic success to their character development to their athletic performance. That's why I love supporting students outside the classroom at athletic events.
It showed me you really cared about me as a person, not just as a student. Having devoted coaches and teachers like you taught me accountability and motivated me in both my schoolwork and athletics. I showed up every day because you did the same for me.
Thanks, Carrie. We can all support hardworking teachers and coaches by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events.
This is meaningful mentorship. This is life-changing leadership.
This is your...
All right, welcome back to North Harrison High School. Here's start of the fourth quarter action. Musketeers with a 9-point lead, 36-27. The Cougar basketball to start this fourth quarter. Merrick, right side now to Clooney. Clooney looks back out top now to Wilkins. Wilkins drives in from left side, throws it up off the glass. No good. Rebounded by North Harrison. Back up. No good again. And it's going to be brought out of there by Ava Souter. Souter now gets it across the timeline. Goes in. Ty McKinley up with the left hand. Off the glass. Got it. Point lead now. Here's Smith. Tucker up the right side. She'll be fouled and go to the line to shoot two for the Cougars with 7:19 to go here in the ball game.
We got to be smarter than that. We bailed her out on that one.
Yeah, they've done that quite a few times, Mikey, driving to the basket. Tucker eyes the first one here. It's on the way and good. They cut the lead to 10 here, as Tucker will have one more to try to cut this thing to single-digit lead for the Musketeers. Second one is on the way and also good. 38-29 with 7:19 to go here in the contest. Ball comes into Kaya McKinley. Back to Kaylee. Ava's got to go get the basketball. Now to Ava. Ava gets it across the timeline, behind the back, drives it right side now. Looks for Gracie Lewis. Now take it back out top. Ball's tipped around, turned over. Come out of there by Tucker of North Harrison. She has it at the top of the key. So Cougars with a chance to cut into the lead a little bit more now. As Shoemaker back out top to Merrick. Merrick left side to Clooney. Clooney now looking to drive. Out top now to Wilkins. Here's a long three by Shoemaker. No good. And rebounded out of there by Kaya McKinley. She gets it off to Ava Souter. We're down to 6.5 to go in the contest. 38-29. Here's Souter. Left side now to Madeline. Wslm back out top to Kaylee McKinley. Ava now looking to drive. Now gets picked up by Shoemaker. Now goes the high post to Kaya. Back out to Madeline. Now baseline to Gracie Lewis. Lewis back to Madeline out top. Now to Ava. Down low now to Kaya McKinley. McKinley up from the left side. Gets fouled and it's going to go to the line to shoot two. That's real good passing right there, Mikey.
Yeah.
6:08 to go here in the contest. It's Kaya McKinley at the line to shoot two for the Lady Musketeers. She eyes the first one. It's on the way, and she buries it. Here's Goldman checking back in for the Lady Cougars, and she'll replace number 32, Lydia Wilkins. McKinley with one more. Try to push this back out to 11 points. She eyes the second one. The second one is up and also good. 40-29. 6:08 as Sydney Smith checks in, and she'll replace number 23, Audrey Tucker. Ball comes into Merrick now. Merrick walks it up the floor, being guarded by Gracie Lewis. Gracie, high post now to Smith. Smith looking, dumps it over to Shoemaker. Shoemaker looking to drive and is going to get a foul drawn on Ava Souter.
And that probably was a foul, but they've let a lot more go tonight than that.
Under 6. Clooney with it. Looking, in trouble, gets it out now, out top now to Merrick. Merrick gets it off to Smith. Shoemaker has it on the left wing, back out top to Goldman now. Goldman back to Clooney. Left side to Smith. Here's a long three by Merrick. No good. Ball's fought for, kicked around Shoemaker comes up with it. We got to come up with some in 50-50 balls, Mikey.
Yeah, I agree.
We're going to have another foul. I believe this one's going to be on Kyle McKinley on the floor. So that'll be the 15th foul on the Musketeers. North Harrison with 4 as the True Blood sisters set to check back in for the Musketeers. And they'll replace Gracie Lewis and Kaylee McKinley. Merrick sets the trigger in. Ball's tipped away as she picks it back up. Here's Goldman. Thought about a long three. Nothing there. Clooney with it out top. Goes back to Smith. Smith looking to penetrate. Dumps it down low to Goldman. Goldman spins back to her left. Goes up with the left hand. Nice move there off the glass. 40-31 now. Musketeers on top by 9. 5:07 to go here in the contest. Llewellyn across the timeline. Got it out top. She'll go left side now to Ava Souter. Souter with it now. Coach Drury yells out of play now. She'll slide it right. Back now to Anna Trueblood. Baseline now to Elizabeth Trueblood for 3. No good. Rebounded by Ava Souter. She gets fouled. I was going to say they got to call that one, Mikey. As Ava will go to line to shoot 2 with 4:45 to go here in the contest. Good shot by Elizabeth over there. Yeah, good shot. I mean, she's got to take that shot. Ava steps to the line here now to shoot 2. She eyes the first one. First one is on the way and rolls it in. Lydia Wilkins checks in and replaces Meg Merrick. Souter steps back to the line to push this back out, hopefully to another 11-point lead. The second one's on the way, and no good this time. Ball spot for Anna Trueblood was battling for it, but I believe she stepped on the side, the baseline down here, Mikey. 41-31, 4:44 to go here in the contest. Cougar basketball. Here's Wilkins. Left side to Clooney. Clooney now. Looking. Goes down to goal, dumps it down to the baseline. Here's Wilkins for a long 3, and she buries it. Big shot by Wilkins there to cut this to a 7-point game. Ball comes into Madeline. Madeline back to Anna Trueblood. Trueblood with it. Off the timeline. Dumps it down to Kaya McKinley off the glass, and she misses a layup. Here's Shoemaker. Here's Goldman for another 3. No good. Ball's fought for, and it's going to be out of bounds and stay with the Cougars. And we have missed some serious layups tonight, Mikey.
Yeah, I mean, it could be easily a 15 to 20 point ball game right now.
You're
fortunate that 3 didn't fall. They cut it to 4.
Ball comes into Goldman. Left baseline. She's looking to penetrate. Now goes down the middle of the lane. Off the glass. No good. And we're going to get a charging foul, and I watched that the whole way through. Elizabeth Trueblood did a nice job right there stepping in. That'd be a foul on Goldman.
I was wondering if they were going to call it. She was so deep right there, you know, but she held her ground. And
Musketeer basketball, we're under 4 minutes, 7-point lead by the Musketeers. Ball comes into Ava. Ava now being guarded by Clooney. She'll get it across the timeline. Double team, down low to Kaya McKinley. McKinley drives baseline, up, no good. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. I believe that's all night, Mikey, if they're going to double team and pressure the basketball.
Right, I agree.
I have back to the line here again to do more for the Musketeers. He eyes the first one here. It's on the way and good. Henley with one more to try to put this out to a 9-point lead. The second one is on the way and also good. 43-34, 3:44 to go in the game. Here's Wilkins up ahead to Clooney. Clooney now being guarded by Anna Trueblood. Back out top to Goldman. Goldman now to Smith. Smith drives down the middle. Now back to Clooney. Clooney drives middle, slides her feet, no call. Smith now goes left side to Goldman. Goldman will drive baseline, spin back to the middle. Now back out to Clooney. Now to Goldman. Goldman will drive baseline again, nothing there. We're down to 3:19 to go in the contest. Here's Clooney. Now far side. Here's Wilkins for three. No good. Rebounded by Kai McKinley. She'll get it off to Ava Souter. Souter now. Elizabeth saves the ball in bounds. We're going to get a travel call.
Well, she traveled because she got pushed.
We're going to get a timeout here, Mikey, by Coach Kochmeyer. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll step away again. Be back with you in just a moment. You're listening to Musketeer Basketball on WSLM out of Salem, Indiana.
AEG, in association with Turner Classic Movies, presents John Mellencamp. Live and in person, 2023. April 17th and 18th at Kentucky Performing Arts, Whitney Hall. Tickets on sale now at mellencamp.com.
Keep playing. Keep working. Keep going. And keep moving.
All right, welcome back here to North Harrison. Musketeers hold a 9-point lead, 43-34, with 2:57 to go in the ball game. It'll be North Harrison ball. They'll come out of the timeout, see what coach is drawing up for them. You know, I think this is a big time got to have to stop right here. Just to, they got something special set up to run and try to get a bucket. Now look for them to go to Goldman right here.
Go to Goldman, Mikey. Both big possession by both teams here. We are in the bonus, so if they don't score here, I'll look for them to start fouling here before too long. Here's Merrick. Ball's tipped away. It's fought for, and it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to go over to Eastern. Good job by Elizabeth Trueblood there to jump on the basketball here and tie it up. With 2:43 to go here in the contest, Musketeers holding on to a 9-point lead. On the floor for the Musketeers, Trueblood sisters, Anna and Elizabeth, Madeline Llewellyn, Ty McKinley, and Ava Souter.
They're going to press up like that. We had to break long. We had a layup.
Turnover. Here's Smith on a breakaway. Lays it up off the glass. No good. It's going to stay, I believe, with North Harrison. Still a 9-point lead, 43-34, with 2:29 to go here in the contest as Merrick setting triggered in for the Cougars. Ball comes into Wilkins. She'll bring it out top. Looking for Goldman. Gets it off to Smith. Now Goldman. Left side now to Shoemaker. Shoemaker thought about a three. Nothing there. Still looking inside. Dribbles it back out top and gives it off to Goldman. Goldman thought about a three. Now shot fake. Going to go to the basket. Swings it left baseline to Merrick. Merrick drives baseline. Goes up. Off the glass. No good. Ball tipped away. Come out of there by Ava Souter. Down to 2 minutes in the ball game. Musketeers with a 9-point lead. Gets it off to Kai McKinley. McKinley will be fouled by 32 Wilkins, and it probably saved the layup down here, Mikey.
Yeah.
That will send Kai McKinley to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. $1:57 to go here in the contest. I'm going to try to put this thing back into double digits. Guys, the free throw, it's on the way and good. 44-34, Musketeers on top. McKinley with one more coming to her. The eyes a free throw. It's on the way and also good. 45-34. 1:57 to go. Now the Cougars. Cougars got to go fast here now. Merrick. Going to have a timeout by Coach Kochmeyer here. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout. Mikey, we'll keep it here, buddy.
Yeah. It's been a big second half by Kaya. Kaya stepped up. She's knocked free throws down. She's got some, working at short corners, taking a couple of dribbles, laid it in. We missed some opportunities. But overall, you've got to be happy with coming out of the half, making your adjustments, and, having success we did. Now down here, you just got to be solid, nothing stupid, contest shots on, they're going to start down 11. They got to start looking for threes or trying to score quick. And then we got to be strong with the basketball. They're going to be trying to reach in, get steals and fouls. So we got to be strong and not give nothing back to them right here.
Well, they got one more foul before they get in the double bonus here, Mikey.
We just got to, at this point, kind of you tell your team, free throws and layups from here on out. You make them, win the basketball game.
Here's Merrick, gets it into Goldman. Right side now to Smith. Smith looking down low, gets it off to Shoemaker. She shoves off, no call there. Now back to Goldman. Goldman spins back to the middle, up with the right hand, off the glass, got it. It cuts the lead to 9. She's a nice player too, Mikey.
Yeah.
Here's Ava. Ava on the breakaway. Got to keep attacking here. Now to Madeline. Madeline. Looking. Ball's turned over. We're going to have a foul. Yeah, I think that's two things there. We took it to the corner, but Ava's got to go get the basketball too.
Right.
So turnover Musketeers with 1:20 to go here in the contest.
I'm not understanding the strategy of taking Coleman out of the game right now, but I'm not the coach.
Yeah, here's Wilkins. Picked up by Gracie. Our side to Shoemaker. Shoemaker down low now. Here's Smith. Up, no good, and go to the line to shoot 2 as the foul's drawn on Kaya McKinley. With 1:06 to go in the contest, Musketeers hold on to a 9-point lead.
I mean, I don't agree with that. She just turned hoping to get a call and throwing it up. But
they've done it all night.
Yeah.
They've done it all night. Tucker knocks down the first one, cuts this lead to 8. And they're going to come with full court pressure right here, Mikey.
Right, and this is what they want to score with the clock stop.
As Clooney sets the check back in, as Tucker knocks down the second one and cuts this lead back to 7, and she'll replace Merrick. Here's Anna Trueblood.
And this is my thing. They got everybody up, throw it.
Ball turned over. Shoemaker now. Back to Wilkins. Now here's Smith. Smith back to Tucker. Tucker back to Smith. Smith's 3. No good. Rebounded by Madeline Llewellyn. We're going to have a foul, and that'll send Madeline Llewellyn to shoot a 1-and-1 with 52.3 to go in the contest. I think we played a pretty good ball game tonight, Mikey, but I think coach has got to be pulling her hair out about these turnovers and being strong with the basketball. And it's the 3rd game in a row that means you talked about this.
Well, the thing that it probably gets me more is the offensive rebound.
Yeah. Well, steps to the line here. Madeline with 1-and-1. He eyes the free throw. It's up and no good. Rebounded out of there by Merrick with 50 seconds to go in the contest. Musketeers with a 7-point lead. Left side. Here's Smith for 2-pointer. No good. Ball's fought for. And we're going to have a traveling call on Anna Trueblood on the rebound. 41.9 to go. Here's Goldman. Checking back in for the North Harrison Lady Cougars. He'll replace Shoemaker. Merrick, looking, gets it in now to Tucker. Tucker out top, goes to Goldman up top. She's guarded by Kyle McKinley. Spins back the middle, left side, off glass. No good. Rebounded out there by Tucker. She'll shoot it. No good again. And Kyle McKinley comes out there with the rebound, and she'll be fouled to go to the line to shoot 2 with 29.1 seconds to go. I mean, it's out of control down there.
Yeah.
Mikey.
So we'll be shooting the double bonus, I believe, from here on out.
Kyle McKinley now at the line, 29.1. 2 shots coming to her. First one is on the way and no good. Elizabeth Trueblood checks in, replaces Gracie Lewis. McKinley with one more. Shot is up and good. That makes it 46-38 with 29 seconds to go. Now here's the Lady Cougars. Goldman on the move, down the middle of the lane. Kicks it left side. Now back out to Merrick. Merrick looks inside, gives it to Goldman. Goldman goes to work on Kaya. Off the glass, got it. Timeout, Coach Kochmeyer with 17 seconds to go. 6-point lead by the Lady Musketeers, 46-40. See what this timeout's going to be.
Should be a full. I think he's out of 30.
Evidently not. That may be. Keep it here. It is a full timeout, so step away one more time. You're listening to Lady Musketeer Basketball on WSLM out of Salem, Indiana.
MPPS Campbellsburg is looking for team members who want to grow and learn a skill and make a career close to home. Full and part-time positions available with a comprehensive benefits package, 401k match, free short and long-term disability along with free health and dental for single coverage and paid lunches. MPP pays half of gym membership along with getting 11 paid holidays. Plus you'll start getting PTO after 60 days. Earn $15 to $21 an hour based on your experience and get $1,000 retention bonus.
Welcome back here to North Harrison. The Musketeers hold a 6-point lead with 17 seconds to go over the Lady Cats. The Musketeer basketball, they got to go the length of the floor. The way they're guarding us, I think you can get it long if you just got to throw it. You got to throw it.
Here's a long pass by Elizabeth Trueblood. She grabs it, goes off the glass, and got it. 48-40 now. Here's a long three by Clooney. No good. Rebounded by, fought for, brought out of there by Kai McKinley with 4 seconds. 3, 2, and she'll be fouled with 1.7 to go in the contest. Musketeers up 48-40, and they'll send Kaya back to the line to shoot 2 more. Well, I think the Lady Musketeers and Coach Drury are going to come out here with a victory tonight, Mikey, and it wasn't easy, I'll tell you that.
No, I mean, and I think John Harrell had it about 10-point win for us.
McKinley dropped the first one in.
This is a tough place to play.
It is. 49-40, 1.7 to go. Second free throw by McKinley is up. She buries it. 50-40. Ball comes in, and that's the ball game as the final horn buzzes. And the final score here from North Harrison tonight, the Lady Musketeers come away with a Mid-Southern Conference win over the North Harrison Lady Cougars, 50-40. We'll step away here, word from our sponsors. Be back with you in just a moment to give you final thoughts and stats from Mikey. But you're listening to Lady Musketeer Basketball on WSLM out of Salem, Indiana.
Will you soon be a new nurse graduate? Are you looking for an organization where you can make an impact? Do you want to feel welcomed as a new nurse and respected as a professional? You belong at SHNEC. SHNEC has earned Magnet designation for nursing excellence 4 consecutive times, putting us among an elite group of less than 1% of U.S. hospitals. And we've been repeatedly ranked as the #1 most nurse-friendly hospital in the nation. You belong at SHNEC. SHNEC is a regional leader in nursing compensation, and we're now offering a $10,000 signing bonus. We also offer tuition reimbursement to advance your career and a clinical ladder program with generous incentives. To apply or to learn more about all the nursing opportunities at SHNEC, visit SHNECmed.org. Be part of an exceptional team. You belong at SHNEC.
Hi everybody, Bob Lobo here. Be sure to tune in on WSLM 1220 AM and 97.9 FM for your weekly dose of Indiana sports talk from 9:30 to midnight.
Hello there, and it's Salem Horror here at John Jones in Salem, Indiana. October brings ghosts, ghouls, and goblins, but don't let them scare you away from a good deal here at John Jones. Here there are no tricks, just all treats, with brand new inventory on the lot and in the showroom. We know that buying a vehicle can be a daunting task for some, and many even have full-on horror story experiences. However, that is not the case here at John Jones Auto Group. With us being a family-owned and family-focused dealership for nearly 40 years, we are here to assist you. Don't be spooked by the freaky good deals. You can find them online at johnjonesautogroup.com, and feel free to give us a call at 877-473-5546. And again, my name is Jalen. I look forward to seeing you soon.
All right, welcome back here to North Harrison High School as the Musketeers come away with a 10-point win over the Lady Cats, 50-40, moving their record to 3-0 and 1-0 in the Mid-Southern Conference. Tough fought ball game. I mean, it was, 2 to 3 possession game the whole way through. I thought we kind of took control there in the second half and kind of, pulled away a little bit, give ourselves a little bit of breathing room, but. It's been the story these first 3 games of freshmen.
Yeah.
Gordon with the freshman, Crawford with freshman, and then this Goldman girl. I mean, she's going to be good.
Yeah, she's going to be good. I didn't even realize that, Mikey, looking down there at it and seeing that she was a freshman. She's got a nice build to her, got a nice skill set there, and, they're going to put girls around her here in the next 3 years that can play, and so it won't be the last we hear of her.
But, once again, I think talked about there at the half making the adjustment and seeing the adjustments by Coach Jury at the half. Kaya was 19 second half points. Could have had more. We got to do a better job of finishing around the rim. But overall, we held opponents, right at 40 points or below first 3 ball games. And, as a coach, happy with that. It's a work in progress. We're getting better every week, every ball game, and we got to enjoy this one for just a little bit and then get back to work and turn around and got another big conference game tomorrow night. And, that's one thing you don't want to do is lose a conference game on your home floor.
Yeah, exactly. And Coach Peterson, he'll have them ready to play tomorrow night. It's going to be another freshman. It's going to be that basically runs that show over there, and everything runs through her and another Owens. There's been a lot of Owens over there that's played. Taylor played against her sister, but she's a nice player, so it's not going to be any easier tomorrow night. To back to your point, though, I believe the girls are starting to settle in here and get look a little bit more comfortable with what they're trying to run. Just need to continue to improve every day. I think they're working hard in practice, but it never hurts to start off the season 3-0,
No, and you talked about it, 2011, 2012, probably the last time we started 3-0 at that opportunity.
Yeah.
And back then, I think we possibly played North Harrison at the back end of the schedule.
Yeah.
Probably in the last 10 years, it's definitely the first time starting out 3-0. And, I think the big improvement I've seen tonight was Ava being more comfortable.
Yes.
I thought she had kept us in the ball game the first half and struggling there at times. She made plays if it was hitting to the rim or the 3. I mean, I think she ended up 4 for 4 behind the 3-point line tonight.
Can't get much better than that, can you?
No, she shot about like.
Well, and the one thing to add to Ava is, to me, it looked like that she wanted the basketball tonight for the most part. She knew that she had to go get it. She had to get her offense going. It goes through her. She's what gets us going. So, going forward, you had, like I said, the coaches here watching her, they're going to try to face guard her every night and try to take her out of the ball game as much as we can. So if we got Kaya McKinley coming on with us, we're going to chat with her for a few minutes. Hopefully we'll get Coach Drury on the line. But appreciate her stopping by and talking to us. And as Mikey's going to give his headset up to Kaya, hey, congratulations, girl.
Thanks.
I know being a senior, this is me and Mikey's been talking about it all night. It's the first time I think you guys have beaten North Harrison, and always a tough place to play over here. But talk a little bit about your team and this win and what it means to you.
We've been talking about it all week, and saw that we hadn't beat them in like 11 years, and we were pumped, and we knew we could get it.
You really, it took you a while there in the first half to get going. What was Coach's message to you there? Because you obviously stepped it up in the second half and scored 19 in the second half with 5 in the first half. ended the game with 24 points. What was her message to you there at halftime?
I have a bad habit about getting in my head, and she just told me to get out of it and play against people in white instead of purple.
Yeah. So what going forward here? You know, short turnaround here, short time to celebrate this win tonight. But I know it'll be good practice in the morning when you guys come back and do a walkthrough. But talk a little bit about the chemistry with this team right now.
We've all been playing together for a long time, so we know what we each other do, and so we know where we need to get the ball on the court.
Is it a little? Are you comfortable with it right now? I know Coach Drury's brought in some different things. You know, it was a short turnaround, so obviously she can't change a ton of stuff. But what's it like playing for her? Are you getting more comfortable with what she's bringing to you?
Yeah, we like Taylor. We like the new stuff she's brought to us. It really works.
Good. Anybody you want to give a shout out to tonight on the radio?
I thought Ava Souter did really good ball, and she did good getting after the rebound second half.
We'll talk a little bit about Ava's play. You know, me and Mikey both saw it tonight. We saw a little bit difference in her tonight. You know, she was a little bit more aggressive. She went and got the basketball. She's what, you know, the offense runs through her. Without her, you know, she kind of gets you guys going in motion. But talk a little about what she brings to the team.
She brings the energy, and she keeps the team together. She keeps us going down.
Well, Kaya, we appreciate you stopping by and chatting with us, and congratulations on another win. And looking forward to seeing you guys play tomorrow night. Hopefully come away with another conference win tomorrow night. We'll pass this headset over to Coach Drury. She's up here with us, and chat with her. Have a good night. Be safe, and congratulations. Good job tonight.
Thank you.
That was Musketeers center Kaya McKinley. Big game out of her tonight. She's been big all year for us, and just continues to do her thing. But now we got Coach Drury with us. You know, Coach 3-0, 1-0 in the conference. You know, talk about tonight's ball game and prepared for the physicalness they brought to the game.
I think we were prepared for it. The first two games we came out, we were rolling, and I think we just came out a little lethargic, which I don't know if that's reflective on the practices from this week. But I thought we made a good adjustment at halftime. I mean, Kyle McKinley and Ava Souter put that team back tonight.
Yeah, they did. Talk about Ava. The first half, I think she had 13 points in the first half. Talk about tonight, the difference in the first two ball games of the season.
Ava has no idea the impact she could have on a game. It's like if she chooses to flip that switch, I don't think there's anyone that can stop her. And I would the conversation that is going to be had tomorrow is, let's just leave it. Let's not have to turn it off. Let's just, because she just makes a difference.
Yeah, and talk about the adjustment at the half. I was talking to Wes at the half, and, I thought one of the things was he's going to have to – I thought we went away from Kaya after early in the first half and getting it back to her in the second half. Talk about, 19 points or 24 in the second half.
Well, that was the message at halftime. It's got to go inside one way or another. You got to give Kaya the opportunity to score. If she can't score, great. I think Ava was shooting 3 for 3 in the first half, so – got to kick it out. We'll be fine with that too, but we got to at least give her the opportunity to took over there.
Talk about how it is to have a big like Kaya who can score, but also step up and knock free throws down. 12 or 14 tonight.
Yeah, it really helps, and I feel like every game I'm asking her to do something at the next level, then rising up something at the next level, and if she continues to be able to grow every game, I really believe in February we're going to be playing our best basketball.
Touch a little bit, it's a big stretch here for you. You got first conference win tonight at a place that we haven't won in about 15 years or whatever it is. And, talk about you turn around, you got Austin tomorrow night at home, another conference foe.
Yep.
it's going to be another physical, aggressive dogfight. Austin's known to just make it ugly. They're going to give us everything they got, and we can move the ball. That's another thing I've been preaching to girls. If we just move the ball and throw it where it needs to be thrown, it's very hard to guard us with all the weapons we put on the field.
Right.
So I think it's going to be a lot of the same things that we were trying to do tonight, tomorrow night.
Well, one final question. Talk about your defense on the year. I don't think you really give up, probably an average of about 38 to 40 points on the night. Talk about the defense you brought the first 3 ball games so far.
I think our guards have played phenomenal defense. Phenomenal defense. I can't ask. Gracie Lewis stepped up and got stopped. The first 2 games I counted on Madeline to guard their best player. Stepped up. Ava, of course, she's long, lanky. It's hard to get around her in the first place. Defensively, I think where we need to step up a little bit is our post defense. I know we don't let them score a whole lot in the post, but I think we give them good position, and against the post player that can sit in there and score over top of us, we're really going to struggle. So getting Kaya, Kaylee, Hannah, keep them outside the lane, be more physical from the jump, not just after they catch the ball. I want them to hate coming down there to the block and have to post up on one of their Eastern players. So that's the next step in our defense.
Well, Coach, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. Congratulations on a win, first conference win, and 3-0. Look forward to tomorrow night and getting number 4 and the second one in the conference.
Yep. Thank you, Mikey.
Yep. That was Coach Jury. Appreciate her stopping by as once again the Musketeers come away with a 50-40 lead. Before I get any final thoughts from West as they get ready to shut the lights out on us, I'll run through game stats for you. First for North Harrison. They were led in scoring by their freshman Goldman with 14, and then Merrick with 7, Shoemaker with 3, Smith with 2, Clooney with 2, I believe that is Tucker with 4, and Wilkins with 8, for a total of 40. They shot 29.2% from the field, 25% from the three-point line, and 80% from the free throw line. The Musketeers were led in scoring by Taya McKinley's 24 points, 19 in the second half, 12 of 14 from the line. With a stellar first half to keep the Musketeers in the ball game, Ava Stouter 17 points, 13 in the first half, going 4 for 4 from downtown. And then you got Elizabeth Trueblood with 2, Madeline Llewellyn with 3, Kaya McKinley with 2, and Anna Trueblood with 2, for a total of 50. The Musketeers shot 37.5 from the floor, 35.7 from behind the arc, 78.9% from the free throw line, being 15 and 19. Musketeers once again come away with a 50-40 win over the Lady Cats. Wes, your final thoughts?
Again, big win over here. Always tough. 1-0 in the conference. 3-0 start here. Girls are getting more comfortable here. Looking forward to getting back in the gym, getting back home tomorrow. After 2 road games. Expecting a pretty good crowd over there tomorrow with this Austin team coming to town. So looking forward to that. Appreciate you. Appreciate Greg and Becky giving us a chance to call these games for the girls. Again, thank you to our servicemen and happy Veterans Day out there. We appreciate everything you guys do and have done for us. Wouldn't be where we are today without you guys. So again, thank you to our servicemen and happy Veterans Day. And Mikey, that's all I got. If you're ready to send it back to the station, I'm good with you. Again, Musketeers with a win tonight at North Harrison. It's an conference win. Final score from North Harrison, 50-40. You've been listening to Lady Musketeer Basketball on WSLM. From Mikey and Wes, we say God bless. Good night.